Yeah.
Semper paratus, a simple Latin phrase meaning always ready. It's used by organizations which refuse to be without a plan. Today, I'll be speaking to you about doomsday preppers and the mindsets ensuring their survival during a societal collapse. When I was 18, I joined the Army. Training events would typically begin with my platoon packing a rucksack similar to what I have here on my back. We would have water, food, any other necessary equipment for the mission, and of course, a change of clothes. This is the type of situation that a prepper readies himself for, a world without the digital technologies and creature comforts of modern society. The three subjects that I would like to discuss with you today are water, shelter, and personal skills development. The first category I'd like to talk about is water, and it's the most life-sustaining feature that a doomsday prepper has to ready themselves for. The average person can go up to 3 days without drinking water before succumbing to serious illness, leading to organ failure and death. The Institute of Medicine of the National Academies states that the average healthy person in a low-activity setting, in a moderate climate, who is generally healthy, needs 91 to 125 ounces of water per day to remain healthy. This number gets brought up to 2,750 to 3,750 ounces of water per person per month. In order to keep these sorts of numbers on hand, doomsday preppers will do what's called bugging in, or getting themselves into a shelter where they will have stored all their materials. Water is typically stored in a 55-gallon drum. It's purified water, so they have that in case they need to just completely disappear for an amount of time. The other option is a portable water purifier, in which you can actually, it's very lightweight and you can just find a reasonably fresh water source and be able to drink directly from that without having any bacteria that can affect you and make you sick. The next topic I would like to discuss with you is shelters. Shelters are typically going to be underground, and the most budget-friendly option for doomsday preppers is to get a shipping container, which is already watertight and has all of its appropriate welds and is very appropriately structure-bearing. These sorts of underground shelters are going to be roomed off, so you would have a bedroom and at least a common room in order to kind of make it feel a little bit more like home. All the materials would be underneath the floor, so that's where you would have your 55-gallon drums of purified water, as well as any food. This is actually what's called a meal ready to eat. It's shelf stable for over a decade. During my time in the Army, I would try and find one that was as old as I was, but I could never quite do it. Water also in those purified containers will last for a very long time. The bedrooms are fitted with an air purifier. They bring fresh air from the outside down and also pump the carbon dioxide from the room to the exterior, to the environment. This is so that whenever you have carbon dioxide buildup, it doesn't get to any harmful levels. The other type of community that you can live in is a silo community. So it's going to be in an inactive missile silo, and it's going to be sold to hundreds or even potentially thousands of people as far as different rooms inside that silo. Most of them are fitted with all of the appliances that you would need, including a window that has light that gets shown through almost as if you were looking outside just on a normal day. Now these come with a little bit more of a price tag than the shipping containers because you are in a community, and it does come with 3 years worth of food and a reasonable water source that you can get to. So everyone has basically everything included. It's an all-inclusive, if you will. The price tag I could find for anything nearby reaches $1.5 million per suite, and that's for a 900 square foot room, basically. It's 1.5 bedrooms, or 1 bedroom and 1 bathroom. The last topic I would like to discuss with you is the personal skills development, namely farming, first aid, and hunting and fishing. Farming has been around for thousands of years. It's what allowed us to really thrive and explode as a society, to allow more people to continue living. Many of the colleges in this area, particularly the South, offer advanced degrees in agriculture now as well, so it's something that has a lot of following. First aid supplies are as easy to find as going to a local grocery store, or you could even go on Amazon, and you don't even have to get off your couch in order to be a doomsday prepper. And as far as hunting and fishing, they've been around since the original societies, the hunter and gatherer tribes. So it's something that really is ingrained in our DNA, and if forced to do this, I have no doubt that we would inevitably be able to recall those kinds of skills. In conclusion, today I've spoken to you about doomsday preppers and the topics which are most prevalent on all of the communities, being water, shelters, and personal skills development. Ensuring the survival for those who endure this training is what being a prepper is all about. And something to think about is that even if the world doesn't end, you've still learned a valuable skill. Thank you.